Hello, everybody. Look at this cool position. White to play here and win. We got all these pawns, three of them connected and going towards promotion. Black has a couple of rooks that are gonna try to stop us, and also this pawn, which will be dangerous in the end if we don't play this right. In fact, if we don't find the winning move and the winning variation, we will lose this as white. So there's no draw to be found here. We have to find out how to win, otherwise, we will lose in the end. So now you can pause the video, think about this, and really analyze it on your own time and see if you can find out how we have to play to win as white. Go ahead. Okay, welcome back. So let's first look at the move, which might be obvious, the one I would probably play in a blitz game. Just push f7, get a fork here on the rooks. This is a big mistake for white. We will lose this pretty quick. Black will just sacrifice his rook here on e7 with check. We are forced to take, otherwise he will grab this one also if we do something like this, so there's no point. We grab this, black will take this pawn, and now this f7 pawn is pinned. So what can we do then? Well, try something like this. He will just sacrifice the rook, move away the king, and get a new queen, and this is losing. So the obvious move is not correct in this matter. What if we try to attack the rook with the king here? This is not threatening anything. This rook is already under protection from the other rook. In fact, black will just ignore this. He will move away his king to prepare for the pawn, and at the same time also attacking here. And if we do f7 now, it will be the exact same variation, only we lost the move. So this is really losing quick for white. So we cannot move away the king, we cannot accept the black king to come up here, we cannot move the pawns. So what's only left here is the winning move for white, which is king to f5. Now we are at least preparing to play f7 without having the risk of black sacrificing any pawn, any rook on the pawns, and we're also blocking the black king from coming closer. So what will black do here now after we play king f5? Well, there's not so much meaning for black to move away a rook like this. We will still play f7. He will grab one pawn. We will promote, and we have to promote this pawn on the e8. And because if we promote here, black can actually just play this rook back, and this will end up a draw. But we promote here, and now we have a queen. If he sacrifices this, well, then we're queen versus a rook, but king is pretty messed up here. We will win this fairly easy in the end as white. And if you try something else, start checking, we will run towards the f8 square and try to hide there. Something like this, perhaps. We will also win this in the end. We can actually also move towards this rook, something like this, and end up with the same position as we looked at, but our king is a bit further away. This is long variations. This is a win for white. We are clearly better, but it's not crucial. But that's not the part of this study. So instead, we will look at black's best defense after we play king f5. He will move the king to g3 and instead try to attack himself, get this pawn to a queen. The next move for us is not something special. We play f7. That was our plan. So that's what we're going to do. If he now grabs a pawn, something like this, we will get a queen, and we will also be able to get the next pawn to a queen. We can do different things, just checking and get another queen. This is easy win for us. So After we play f7, the best defense for black is actually not to do anything. He will just remain here and push his pawn. So this is pretty interesting. Now we got 3 pawns connected here on the 7th rank, but what do we play from here? If you want to pause the video again, go ahead. Okay, here we go. So it's a big mistake to grab either rook and promote. That will take back, and now our king is forced to go up to support our pawns. This will allow this pawn to come to a promotion, something like this, sacrifice, and we get a queen each, and this is just a draw. So we cannot do that. Instead, in this position, we are not grabbing any rooks. The best thing is just to pass and promote. Now there's no point for black to sacrifice the rook. We will just get another queen, grab this rook, or try something like this. Well, this pawn here is just not too far. It needs to be another step, and the king needs to be closer. This is easy win for white. It's actually checkmate in 5 moves. This is the best move. And if he tries to push here, we will just play queen f3 check, followed by king f4 here. It's going to be a checkmate like this, or grab whatever he promotes. And this is a winning endgame for white. So after we promote, black will ignore and instead play h3. Now we are slightly better if we move away the queen to f6 or f7, but that is not the correct move to solve this study. I showed you the former variation, and it's the same here. We play king to e4 to prepare for queen f3 check. Still, black doesn't have time for sacrifice both rooks like this and then push. It's the exact same variation. Check here, checkmate, and if you try something like this, well, the pawn needs to be one step further. This is checkmate in actually 4 moves. If you just play king e3, king is close enough. No need to go through all of that. You can look at that on your own time. But instead, king e4, and black pushes h2, and it's going to be the same. Check up here, and now we are actually winning with different moves. I will play king f5 is the nicest one. Really threatening a checkmate here. If black grabs this pawn, we will have a check. And if it comes up here, it's a checkmate. So instead, he will go to h3, and we follow up with a check. Grab this rook with a check, and this is winning very easy in the end also. Something like that. He comes back. They give another check. Grab this rook also. And let's have a check. Let's promote this one to a queen also, or try to get some checks and exchange queens first. This is winning very easy. All right, so that's this full variation. We have to leave these pawns for now. Just start with king f5, and then plan for pushing f7 and not taking any rooks. Instead, follow all the way through to f8 and promote. Right, thank you for watching this video. I will see you again tomorrow for something else. Be back then. Bye-bye.